Hi ladies, it's Tiffany. Um, Sorry I didn't make a video last week because my fifth week video, I didn't have anything to talk about really. I wasn't having symptoms and I just thought I'd be pretty boring, so I thought I would wait until this week. Hopefully I was hoping that I was going to have some things to talk about, and I do. So anyways, I'll just get right into it. I'm 6 weeks pregnant today, which is crazy. So exciting. Um, let's see. I had my first doctor's appointment last Monday. There's somebody at work whose wife had a baby, they had a baby like 6 months ago, and he recommended his doctor. They really liked her, so I made an appointment at the clinic, or the doctor's, and I tried to ask for the doctor that they recommended, but they told me that I needed to come in and have my pregnancy confirmed by a pregnancy test in order to have my first real, in order to make an appointment for my first real, like, 6-week appointment. So I made an appointment with some random doctor because they said it didn't matter because it was just going to be my urine test. So I made an appointment. I went there. Right away, I didn't really like the neighborhood it was in. The parking was really hard. There was lots of traffic. I had to walk kind of far once I parked my car, and I was like, I'm going to be going to the doctor a lot, and I want to like the neighborhood it's in. So that was strike one. And then I went, and the ladies behind the desk were not very friendly. I watched one of the ladies give this other super pregnant woman like kind of an attitude because she forgot her medical ID card or insurance card, and I'm sure that's annoying, but I was just like, dang, you don't have to be so harsh. So that was strike two. And then I went in, and I just think I'm getting just gonna take a urine test to make sure that I'm pregnant. Even though I was like, I took 4 tests, I'm pretty sure that I'm pregnant. They're like, well, you have to. I was like, okay. So I go in and I start talking to the nurse, and she tells me that I'm going to take the urine test, and then the doctor will come in and talk to me, and then I can get undressed and have my pap smear. I don't know if you ladies feel me, but I have to mentally prepare myself to have a pap smear. I can't have a surprise, take your pants off, and we're going to probe you. I mentally prepare myself for a pap smear. I think this probably has a little bit to do with when I had my IUD put in. It was it was traumatizing. It was so painful that I think I'm a little bit scared for laying back, putting my feet on the stirrups, and just letting them have a go at it, because that was really traumatizing. So anyways, and then, not to mention, she says, and then the doctor, he'll come in and he will give you a pap smear. And I'm not really into having a male doctor, gynecologist. I've had one in the past, and when I was younger, and it was fine, but as I've gotten older, I just prefer to have a woman. So not only did they try to surprise me with the pap smear, they surprised me with a male doctor, which wasn't even the doctor that I had requested. So I was like, I'm sorry, they didn't tell me I was going to have a pap smear, and I'm not comfortable with a male doctor. Anyways, blah blah blah. She's like, okay, whatever, fine. So I took my urine test, and I was kind of nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I was just like, what if it came back negative? Which is stupid, but I was just nervous. But the doctor came in, he talked to me, he was really nice, and told me it was positive, and so that was great. And then I just left there, and I made an appointment there for for 7 weeks, but I don't think I'm gonna go back. And I have my next doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment next Monday, and at another place with a midwife on next Thursday. So that's really cool. So I go to 2 more places, so I'll have a better idea of which place I have the best feeling about. So that's good. The midwife, the clinic, it's all women, and I know 2 other girls in my church who go, and they really, really like it, so I'm excited about that. Okay, time is going so fast. I'm just talking, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm really excited because then I'm gonna get my sonogram and just see my little lentil bean on the screen. So I'm so excited. My baby is the size of a lentil bean, a quarter of an inch. It already has little black spots where its eyes are and indentations where its ears are, and it has a heartbeat that's beating like 160 beats per minute. It's insane. Okay, I have been so nauseated. All weekend, I felt so gross. Like, really, really gross. So, I didn't throw up, which is the worst part, because at least when you throw up, you usually feel better, but I didn't throw up. I just felt like I was going to. So, that's been like about 3 or 4 days. And, yesterday my mother-in-law brought me these bands, these C-bands, and it's like Chinese, acupressure. And it like presses on, if you've seen them, it presses on this point on your wrist, which is supposed to help you not get so nauseous. And I feel better today than I have felt in like the last 4 days. So I really think it's working. I still feel a little bit, but not too bad. I'm really, really happy. Food aversions. Okay, I love sweets. I love sugar, sweets. I make the best cookies. I want nothing to do with anything sweet. The thought of something sweet makes me want to throw up. Ew. Like, my husband wanted me to make him cookies on Saturday, and just the thought of being around the sugar and the chocolate, oh my gosh. I ended up making them, but I had like half of one, and even then I was like, ew. So that's crazy for me because I love sweets. What I've been wanting is like savory foods. Like, we went to Sam's, it's kind of like a Costco, and I wanted a piece of pepperoni pizza so bad. Oh my gosh, it sounded like the best thing in the whole wide world. And my husband was like, ew, no, it's gross. And I'm like, please, babe, it's like the only thing that sounds good. And so we got it, and it was the best pizza that I've ever had. How funny is that? But whatever, it was so good. What else? But then I felt bad because everything I'd been craving is like junk food. Like, Taco Bell sounds delicious. Five Guys hamburger sounds amazing. I'm like, no, like, this is like everything against what I said. I was going to be like healthy pregnant, and I'm going to work out, and I'm just going to drink water all day with lemon. And now I'm pregnant, and I'm like, I want pizza and burritos and chips. Not good. This is not good. So I went grocery shopping, and I bought tons of fruit and chicken breasts and brown rice. So I'm trying because I want to be healthy, obviously. I went to the thrift store the other day. I love thrift store shopping. I have a vintage store on Etsy, and I love looking for vintage stuff. I love thrift stores. And I decided to look at the clothes, the baby clothes, and everything that's kids' clothes, baby clothes, is $2.49. And, oh my gosh. You know what the bad thing is, though? The only clothes I looked at were little girl clothes. Baby girl clothes. I could care less about the little boy clothes. I was just drawn to the baby girl clothes. And, in my head, I'm picturing how I would decorate a baby girl's nursery. So, I'm already, like, which is so funny because I, like, thought I didn't care, and I used to say I wanted a boy first, but I am really, really, I can guess I'm just going to admit that I would be so happy if it was a little girl. Yeah. So I don't want to get all like that because I don't want to just like, I would be really happy no matter what I have because I want to have both. I want to have girls and I want to have boys. So I just thought it was interesting that I'm like, just like tunnel vision when it comes to little girl stuff. I don't know. What else do I have to say?